Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's Sunday preview. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Sunday preview. Khorne and Slaanesh unleash an excess of idiosyncratic violence upon the mortal realms. Which side will you pick as two primordial blood-spilling powers go head-to-head with new Battletomes, miniatures, and more next week? So you can take a look at their little preview video, but we're going to take a look at the full article. The followers of Khorne live a simple life, seeking only to honor the blood god by slaughtering the weak and the foolish, and they're offering up skulls to their patron, with new war scrolls, pitch battle profiles, and path to glory rules. In this updated Battletome, your tide of murderous warriors will be able to wage war like never before. Battletome Blades of Khorne is also available in a limited edition featuring gilt page edges, gold foil blocking, a red ribbon page marker, and soft touch cover. It's limited to just 500 numbered copies, so act fast to end up in the Khorne's good graces. So here we see the regular Blades of Khorne Battletome as well as the special edition. Very, very cool artwork on the cover here. And we do have the new Realmgore Ritualist as well. Khorne has gone big on landscaping this year, empowering Realmgore Ritualist to carve burning ruins into the land, causing it to convulse and shower his warriors with realm gore and whipping them into murderous delirium. So pretty cool looking model right here. Definitely has kind of like that warcry feel to it. Matches like the recent warband that came out. It's a nice looking model. I like it. Looks cool. Looking forward to seeing the rules. And then we do see the new Vanguard Blades of Khorne. So their start collecting box was one of the last few that was still available and was pretty outdated. Some of the models in the set are actually repeated in this, but the truth is that box set's been available for so long that the market was completely saturated with the stuff inside, so it is nice to see a shakeup. And I do really like this box set a lot better. Make the realms run red with a crimson tide of crazed killers. Vanguard Blades of Khorne contains 3 mighty skull crushers, 10 blood warriors, 10 blood reavers, all led by the slaughter priest. So I do like that. It did used to come with 5 blood warriors and 10 blood reavers. Or maybe I said that the other way around. It came with 5 of the armored ones and 10 of the less armored ones. And then it had a couple of various characters in there as well. It was okay. The Slaughter Brute was kind of a cool model, but a little outdated. So I actually like this box set a lot better. I like that it is 10 and 10 now. The Slaughter Priest is a cool model, and I've seen tons of awesome conversions done with him as well. And then more importantly, the Skull Crushers are really nice. So without actually diving super deep into the value in this box set, it does appear to be pretty good value, but it doesn't look like Games Workshop is breaking the bank on this one. But I will do a breakdown of the actual value on this, compare it to MSRP, and see what the total savings are. And we do see the Warscroll for the Blades of Khorne as well. Warriors of Khorne care not for such flimsy ideas as tactics and strategies, but even they cannot deny that a pack of 41 reference cards is convenient for keeping your Skull Reapers, Skull Crushers, Skull Takers, and various blood theme abilities in order. And then we see a Blades of Khorne dice set. Keep your own head off the platter and invoke the wrath of Khorne the right way with this set of themed dice. Blood red and brassy pips and Blades of Khorne logo on the 6 face. So I have to say this is a set of 20 dice. So interestingly enough, we see that Games Workshop has transitioned some game sets into 15 dice sets and others have stayed at 20. So obviously they are using the appeal of 40K to sell smaller packs of dice for around the same price. When it comes to Sigmar, they have much less pricing power for like overpricing stuff. But also it is worth noting that these are like solid dice, as where some of the other more like premium looking dice have kind of like that marbled look to them. So not bad dice right here, super basic and obviously overpriced. And then we see the Hedonites of Slaanesh. Pursuing sensations beyond compare, the Hedonites of Slaanesh seek their absent god. Each act of gratuitous violence weakens the bond that bind the Dark Prince. Battletome Hedonites of Slaanesh contains updated war scrolls, pitch battle profiles, and new Path to Glory rules for your carnival of excess. Acquiesce to lust and overindulge like the mortal followers of Slaanesh. With the limited edition, just 500 copies are available, each with luxurious gilt page edges, gold foil blocking, red ribbon page markers, and soft touch cover. So we do see the regular cover as well as the limited edition book. Definitely some cool looking art right here too. A big fan of the Hedonites overall look and everything. All right, and then we see the Hedonites' new character, the Lord Hubris. Lord of Hubris are warriors whose obsession with perfection has led them into the loving embrace of the Hedonites of Slaanesh. With inflated egos and chests puffed, these master duelists are so confident in their martial supremacy that even let their foes have the first swing, raining down insults and lightning-fast sword swipes in return. So pretty cool looking model right here. Definitely fits in with the overall look of Slaanesh and the Mortals. I'm a fan. I like it. It looks cool. And then we see the Vanguard Hedonites of Slaanesh. So this is pretty cool because they didn't previously have a start collecting or a Vanguard. Now there was the start collecting Slaanesh demons, but it lacked all of the mortals, and the mortals are kind of like the cool new thing for Slaanesh in Sigmar. The forces of Slaanesh dispatch their foes with 1,000 exquisite blows, the euphoria of combat propelling them onward. Vanguard Hedonites of Slaanesh packs in 20 peerless killers, 3 Realmgore Fiendbloods, 5 Slick Blade Seekers. They can alternatively be built as unerringly accurate Blizzbarb Seekers, 10 Blizzbarb Archers, and their homunculus lackey, and a Slaanesh Shard Speaker, one of the Dark Prince's favored sorcerers. So nice looking box set right here. It does have plenty of the new models and mortals in it. And again, we'll do a future breakdown on the value and savings and just kind of take a look. Now a quick message from today's sponsor. CMO Games has been selling Games Workshop products online for over 20 years. They carry the full line of Games Workshop products, including Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, paint tools, and more. Almost all Games Workshop products are priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games takes pre-orders for most Games Workshop products released at their earliest date possible. 12:01 a.m. on Saturday, they go live. Most of these pre-order products are also priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games offer free shipping in the US 48 with an order of $50 or more. Their customer service is top-notch and they ship most orders within 24 hours. Visit CMOGames.com using the affiliate link in the description and let them know that you heard about CMO Games from Warhammer Man. Now back to the video. And then we see the Hedonites of Slaanesh Warscrolls. It's easy to get carried away in the heat of the moment when pursuing the lofty extravagance of debauched combat. Keep yourself in control with this pack of 36 reference cards and handy gaming tokens that cover everything you need to lead your Hedonites to an exhilarating victory. And then we see the Hedonites of Slaanesh dice. I do like the richness of the color on these. They are super bright and very visible. Every roll of a 6 in the game of Warhammer is a tiny tribute to Slaanesh, and now the sweet sensation of rolling his sacred number can be heightened with this set of 20 purple dice with golden pips, which feature the emblem of Slaanesh on all important 6 face. So pretty cool looking dice right here. Obviously the dice boycott continues. And then we see the Contemptor Dreadnought faces. So they did discontinue the cool little Contemptor Dreadnoughts from forgeworld, and instead they're just going to sell like generic kit with this like custom torso. So you'll have less of like the cool intricacies that made the previous kits, but now it'll be a lot easier for forgeworld to just puke out all of these dreadnoughts for you because 90% of the pieces will be exactly the same between them. So we see the White Scars, Imperial Fists, the Iron Warriors, the Dark Angels, Sons of Horus, and Emperor's Children as well. So very cool, nice looking upgrades right here. Now it is going to take away from the overall look of the dreadnoughts because they're just going to have like generic legs and arms and all that stuff. But these still look cool, and it is going to get across the overall theme of each. But in my opinion, this is definitely a downgrade as far as the dreadnoughts are concerned. So that is it for this week's pre-orders. So pretty cool stuff here. Obviously no big surprises. We were expecting the Blades of Khorne and the Hedonites of Slaanesh. Definitely cool to see them getting their Battletomes. I'm excited for all the players out there, as there is nothing better than getting new box sets and new rules for your most favoritist army. So that being said, let me know what's got you the most excited. Are you just holding out now and glad to have a break from 40k? Are you glad to be in the spotlight as a Blades of Khorne player or Hedonites of Slaanesh player? Always like to hear back from you guys. Special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the video. Check them out to save 15%. That's it for today. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm excited for all of this stuff. And I'm out of here.